Of all the national parks that we visited on our Pacific Northwest road trip, Mount Rainier was the clear winner of them all. From our first sight of the majestic peak to our hike to the top of the Skyline Trail, every minute was breathtaking.
Rainier Beer at Mount Rainier.
Hi friends, we are Sam and Roy, and we have just begun a difficult challenge. We aim to explore 100 national parks, both in the U.S. and abroad, in just 4 years, all before Roy hits the big 6-0 in November of 2028. And guess what? We're balancing this adventure with our full-time, non-remote jobs. Join us on this wild journey to see if we soar to success or stumble along the way. This week, we are at National Park number 20, Mount Rainier National Park in Washington, USA. 5.5 miles, 1,700 elevation. But look, traverse the trail that has it all. Wildflowers galore, glacial views, and waterfalls. It's steep at times with loose rock underfoot and exposure to changing weather.
Okay, I'll grab the sticks.
How are you feeling?
I feel good. How are you feeling? Me?
What are we about to do?
Oh, some short 2-mile hike.
Anyway, we're going to attempt this 5.5 mile, 1,700 elevation gain hike that's going to give us amazing views, which is always very rewarding to me. We can do anything with hiking sticks. It makes elevation gain and descent a lot easier. So I feel good about that. And then we'll be earning our lunch. Maybe we can go to the Paradise Inn for lunch, honey.
Maybe.
Okay, sounds good.
Here we go.
First day of spring, and I just wanna sing to everything that's moving, every single little thing. To them birds flying free.
We saw so much wildlife on this hike, from these cute little sage hens to chipmunks and marmots. It was so awesome. The trail bifurcates off several times into other trails. However, it is clearly marked at every bifurcation, so there is no need to worry about getting lost. Just follow the signs.
Going loop de loop, their rainbow-colored bouncy balls and their ice cream scoops. Got my shoes in my hand and my feet in the sand. I got 20 ducklings in a row like a little marching band, and they sing ooh.
We are here at the end of July, and as you can see, there is still some snow on the ground when we near the top of the mountain.
Any other living thing or creature I can think of, I wanna sing. I wanna sing. Just wanna sing.
The first 2.5 miles of this trail are pretty much straight up in elevation. However, the views are so amazing that it keeps you motivated, and you don't even really notice that you're going uphill for 2.5 miles.
9 to 5 and getting drained. They settle for second best, scared to risk what the future might bring. What the future might bring. I hold my breath, waiting for someone to knock at my door, telling me there is more waiting for me. Whoa. If I love you
Once at the top, we did some celebrating.
If I love all the ways the world puts me to the test, if I embrace every fall, learn to grow and keep myself tall, would it hurt at all? I hold my breath, waiting for someone to knock at my door.
Mount Rainier was first summited in August of 1870, and this monument is to commemorate that ascent as well as many after that. In order to climb to the summit today, it is a 2 to 3 day trek, which requires technical glacier trekking skills. Definitely not something we are going to attempt anytime soon.
I pull into your driveway, it's a Saturday night. You look like $1,000,000 wearing that dress I like. You're smiling, but there's something missing in your eyes. Girl, I can tell that you have something on your mind. But I will make you forget all your sorrows. Let go like there's no tomorrow. Let's have a drink, just relax, all your problems will fade if you're ready for...
Finally, almost 7 miles later, we came to the end of the trail.
Okay, so we did this loop clockwise, which I would highly recommend doing. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna get the first like 2.25 miles are gonna be straight up, but then you're gonna take it gradual down on the way down. And the views are better on the way up if you're going clockwise than they are down. And so that's what motivates me, is seeing the views. So that keeps me going. I don't know if anybody else is like that, but I'm thinking probably. So it made the uphill easier going this way, I think. There is also a cutoff. You could do this golden trail that would cut off a lot of this mileage. And I would say that is not that great of views on that side. I don't know what the views were going down Golden Trail because we didn't do it, but it looked like from the bottom they were really cool. Another thought is get here early like we did. We were here before 7. There was still plenty of parking spots. Now that it's noon, this place is completely full and everyone is waiting for a spot. So you got to treat this like Disneyland. You have to get here early and be prepared to get, plus you want to hike early anyways. You don't want to be hiking in the heat of the day because it's hot right now. So get here early, get started on your hike. You'll have a parking spot, and now you can enjoy the visitor center without having to fight people for a parking spot.
Yes.
So we're sitting at the Paradise Inn having our fancy lunch, and we're sitting next to some older people who clearly probably just drove up here and are staying at the Paradise Inn and are having cocktails for lunch. And Roy says,
I really don't have a problem with that plan whatsoever. Matter of fact, sounds like a pretty good one.
we hope you enjoyed our journey around the Skyline Loop Trail. Have you been to Mount Rainier National Park? Did you hike the Skyline Loop? Did you do it clockwise or counterclockwise? Let us know in the comments below. Thanks for watching, guys, and we will see you in the next adventure. And remember, get out there and go see it.